And we are back. It has been a while since I did Crystal, but despite that, I have been rather busy with schooling, other stuff. So I've been really swamped with homework. I often would go into this very cluelessly, so as you can tell, I'm winging it. Now, I also want to discuss the future of this channel. I have been doing a lot of writing, and maybe I can apply my OCs into this channel. Because while I am a Let's Playing channel, mainly, I also want to do my own things. You have seen my rants. Well, at least one of them. I only made one, for this channel. I don't know if the others count. But at the same time, it's a lot to work with. Eventually, I gave up on the puzzle because I wasn't achieving anything anyway. So, it has, So, what else has been happening other than school and everything? My social life has been rather up and down, but mainly due to, school and whatnot. Furthermore, it has been rather difficult to find. I wouldn't say to find myself, but at the same time, I'm also trying to listen to some music on the side. Has you been hearing this song called Hawa Hawa, which I will. Fun fact: this is actually a song which had, I think, 5 remakes, maybe 6. Yeah, it's become somewhat of a thing in India. It started as a small song from a unknown sequel to a Bollywood movie called Dawn. Yeah, I didn't even know Dawn was a thing, but hey, here you go. I meant to say Dawn 2. My bad. But yeah, there's a lot of classical music I want to listen to. And by classical, well, I guess I can throw in classical music in here at times. But there's a lot of music I do want to listen to, stuff that my friends have listened to themselves, like some rock or some electronics. In fact, I had a friend who got me into electronic music, so it does come in handy. So the new Disventure Camp Season 5 came out, and it's 2 episodes in, and I have noticed that the fanbase is up in arms about the smallest of things. But hey, them's the breaks. Nothing I can do about it. I, I also noticed that I've been more into a lot of, I guess you could say a lot of old nostalgic stuff. So, one major example would be, well, obviously this game, because I grew up with it. Well, before I lost my actual Game Boy cartridge, so massive whoops. A little fun fact, I actually thought that the Polyroll's design on its belly was its mouth, which is kind of weird, but it turns out it's actually based on a tadpole, and what I thought was its nose was actually its mouth. Furthermore, I also have noticed that So I've been also watching Traitors season 4, and Rob Ross seems to be the one running this game, although I hope he doesn't act overly cocky as Dan was season 2. But yeah, I can see Rob as like a manipulator for down the road. Imagine if they made a Traitors All-Star version. I mean, they made a Challenge All-Stars, a Big Brother All-Stars, Survivor All-Stars, etc. Well, why can't there be a Traitors All-Stars? So I've also been watching Hell's Kitchen season 24, and honestly, the editing is a lot to be desired. I'm okay with the winner, but it's like, jeez. It could have been a lot better, but it also could have been a lot worse. Yeah, as you can see, I'm trying to catch a whooper. Yes, spoiler alert, I showed it in the corner. Genius that I am. Also, on another note, I'm trying to work on my speaking skills. I mean, if you can hear me right now, I am not the best speaker. It's mainly because I either rush too fast, or I'm too quiet, or I don't have a lot to say. Yeah, it took me a long time to realize that what they were doing was practically illegal if this was real life. Slowpoke Tail does sound like poaching. It makes you wonder, what do people in this region eat if they don't eat Pokemon? Yeah, as you can definitely tell, I'm not the most seasoned Let's Player. I've only been doing this for quite a while, but I haven't really found my groove yet. I know it's been like only like a full year, but I still need to find my groove. It's not easy, to be honest. And it's not just Pokemon I do Let's Plays on, it's other stuff I have in mind. I've been meaning to get back into Persona 5X. Furthermore, I also intend to, what's the word? I also intend to do other things such as rants, discussions about certain reality TV shows I like. For example, I mean, I'm writing a script for my review on Hell's Kitchen Season 1, which I'm trying to find a good way to execute it. Perhaps I just need to get back to the drawing board. I also want to bring up, I mentioned my writing before, and maybe I can use my writing and bring it into this channel. Maybe I can build something based off my stories and then go from there. I also need to get back into streaming, but I'm not sure Twitch is the right place for streaming for me. Maybe one day I'll stream on my own, but for now that won't be the case. Yeah, I should have brought repels, as you can tell. Huh, I'm a poet, and I didn't even know I was rhyming. Yeah, that was a reference to Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I actually enjoyed that show. Rest in peace, Andre Brager, by the way. Yeah, you can definitely tell that I'm still a noob at like commentary when it comes to talking. But I'm trying. But hopefully I can find my own flow and then go from there. Going backwards, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, it's definitely something I need to work on. Sorry about the edit cut. I had to. One of my notifications came up. Again, I'm too cheap to get repels. Genius that I am. But yeah, we're almost at Azalea Town, which if you have heard the music, well, I can't play for obvious reasons, but if you have, then I would recommend you do because it feels like therapy. Yeah, you would see more detail when it comes to the remake, which reminds me, I need to get back into the remake. But yeah, this is where we end off here. So next time we're going to continue where we left off. Take care, folks.